some
Dice of
people
hazard
dwelling.
slash
Actually,
morally
like, companies have overstock to deal with theft. Like,
Walmart.
They no matter what goes out of stock, they're gonna replace it on the fucking PS5 apparently.
I don't want to talk about it, man. I just don't want to talk about it.
You know they're doing. Noah told me you have to sign up with your
I already
PlayStation.
did.
Did you do that yet, babe? They're
But they
selling
randomly
them,
choose people, but they're selling them directly to people from Sony.
and I'm pretty sure Noah told me that they're selling them like people who have the most activity on their PSN are getting first dibs.
Really?
So I mean, he's always on it. So I'm like,
Well, I'm always using mine.
yeah. So hopefully you guys will get one soon. So you need to sign up for that. I don't know if you did already.
I'm definitely going to. And everybody back into character stream. Hello, welcome back to Dice of Hazard. The party now having a new, seems to be intelligent bookworm, you know, of an owl folk, has gained your company as you guys wake up for the next day, and introducing your new dear friend to your cooking.
Deer? Deer?
Damn you. Deer, D-E.
Multicorn instead of a unicorn.
If this wasn't valuable to me, I would have thrown it at you just now. You would have got a rock to the head.
I'm sorry.
What? Just cabbage? That's all we have to cook.
Y'all
No, we have
fish?
some fishy.
Okay.
I don't
Fish
know if
breakfast,
horse
let's
eat
go.
fish.
They do it in Japan with some rice. Don't we have rice? We've got some kind of other
Y'all
grain.
went to the
flour.
market with, yeah, y'all got
We got
flour.
spinach.
Y'all went to the market. Yeah, y'all should have plenty of
Yeah.
shit.
That's where we got the cheese wheel.
The cheese.
Oh, yeah. Let's
Spinach.
go.
We also have some kale. A little bit of kale.
Kale?
Yeah, for some reason there was kale at the market.
Should have baked a pie.
Should have baked a pie. Make your regular.
I'm gonna. Can I attempt to feed my last regular apple to what's his name?
Calcion.
Celcion.
Calcion.
And then I'm gonna just super quick try and swap it out for a rotten apple whenever he goes to take a bite.
Mean.
Wow. You know what? Just for this to be in depth, make an animal handling check and then make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Jeez.
God, we
Animal
don't need to get on the
handling.
bad side of a unicorn.
Animal handling is a 14. Sleight of hand.
No.
Natural.
Whoever won. You walk
You
over
are
to this,
such a
this
dum-dum.
orc. So kind to him. You're like, good morning, sir. You know, you walk over, you pet him, and then you reach out an apple, and he's like, good morning. And you try to like sneakily do it in the bag, and you pull up the rotten one, and he just kind of, he looks at you. Is this funny where you come from?
Yeah.
I was just being
Turns
jokey.
his-
I was just
turns his head as he starts to stand up, and he just kind of side eyes you, and he just walks away.
I'm gonna go.
I would have given him the regular apple.
He seems to be hurt by the fact that you were so genuine, but then didn't even have the common decency to try and do it quickly.
I'm gonna go smack Iggy in the back of the head, as is customary, and give Celcion a cabbage.
Can I hand her the apple after she smacks me in the back?
And she'll take it.
Smack.
The rotten one or the
No, the
regular one?
regular.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, this is from the fucking idiot over there.
He takes it. He starts to eat it. Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Get a little entitled there, buddy.
Thank you.
You said yes.
I said yes. Thank you.
I didn't like
You
the
know
yes
what?
He was
part.
agreeing with the previous comment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But you know
Okay,
what? You want
okay.
to keep being a dick?
No, I don't.
All right.
Can I try to do
My
something,
fucking cabbages
Ken?
are on
What do
here.
you want to try to do?
I want to try and go out and find a. Do you think my gourds are dry enough to use now? Would you reckon?
Good old
No,
dried
this was
gourds.
about 2 days ago that you initially carved them out, or
No, it's been like a week.
a week? Come on, now. I'm not that tiefling.
Yeah,
Let's try.
never mind.
I'd
It takes
say,
a
I mean,
minute.
that you could put water in them, but there might be a little taste from the.
Ugh.
Well, I'm wanting to like make something with my last sugar apple. Like I was just thinking about the rotten apple and like fermenting it in the gourd.
Hooch.
Make
You want to try to make it like a 1 sugar apple hooch?
yeah.
Single batch hooch. Available at Walmart.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do that
All
because
right.
the gourd itself is sweet with the I don't know.
Sure. I mean, if you want to keep the flavor, are you going to cut up the apple?
I mean yeah,
All
make
right.
it.
Performance,
Oxidized?
just nice to
I guess.
dice.
Oh.
Nice
While she's
Supposed to
doing that, can I take out this Words of the Unspoken book
23.
and just leaf through it?
Perfect hooch.
Yes. Also need
Kind
to
of.
pork.
Should words of the
For the
unspoken?
top.
Yeah, I got it from Leaf's chamber.
Leaf's chamber.
Man,
Way
fuck
back.
Leaf.
You got that from. Trying to think.
Because there was like 2 levels when we went down into the bunker, and then
Yeah.
I found it on the table on the first level.
That was. I don't know if it got written down differently, but I thought that was because you got the tome of misspoken from the mayor.
Yeah, but I've got Tome of the Misspoken up here, and then I've got parentheses around Words of the Unspoken.
I thought those were the same book.
No, one of them was, I don't know if we streamed that one, but I could have swore it was just like a regular book that had like info on aberrations and monstrosities.
That's
Yeah.
what is also
Yeah, I have
commonly
the
written
monster
down as the
manual.
words of the anomaly,
Oh,
which she just now gave to the
I
dragon.
must have pinned it wrong. That's my bad.
Oh no, it's all good. I was about to say I was racking my brain for it, and I was like, oh holy shit, did I? But yeah, I think those are the same entity. But now,
I'll read through that then if Brad will let me take a look.
well, the dragon.
Yeah, I gave
Oh,
it to the
God.
dragon. I thought that was.
taken the emerald flat and fucked off.
He did.
Mm,
I
But
thought
she
that
did,
that was
right?
the book that I used to get my, but it wasn't. I'm
The
thinking about the
charisma book.
yeah, whatever it was called.
Also, are you still using the tome of the misspoken as your
It's a
primary,
wasn't it
primary
the book of
casting?
manipulation and
No,
domination?
I've been using my
You're
regular
100%
spell book
correct.
since I had the wand.
You just need to
But
read
it's still
that.
attuned to me.
I did
right?
read it already.
Oh, you
I was
did?
just because it is its
I
own
got
spell casting.
plus
You can
still
tell
had
it's
a
actually
few
if
things.
you-
I'd have to like do a quick book swap. Does that be an
Smart.
action in combat to swap between?
The
Because
swap
I'm
between it
trying-
depends
you
if it was in the
take, like,
bag
another
of
book.
holding. It takes an action to go into the bag of holding. Call
I just
whatever you
figured
want
it would
from
be on me.
The tome of misspoken.
Yeah, like I just in my head I see Igneous with like a small satchel where his spell book is, and like the inkwell and quill or feather,
So
and
that's where you keep like things that aren't in the bag of holding.
yeah, just like
Yeah,
immediately.
that would be a bonus action.
Okay.
But it would be, you got to remember though, your spell book is always more susceptible to damage out in something like that than it would.
I just imagine Iggy with like one of
Long
those
ago,
trench
you
coats
did
with all
get
the
the
fucking
opportunity
pockets
to
in it.
get
Where you're
pretty
like,
much
yeah, you want a
almost
necklace?
Oh God, I'm not that crazy.
I got a 23 on making the apple
Hooch.
hooch.
and you're confident in this apple hooch.
One
How are
gold
you?
apple
How are you gonna set it up to make sure that it stays upright? You're just gonna
Oh.
keep it in the carriage.
Yeah. I'll find a. I'm gonna use my knife to like make a square cubby hole / cup holder for it.
You're gonna start carving into the.
Just like tied to a string and tied up top.
No. If you're dedicated,
Yeah. I'm good.
strength to punch, like just start punching through the wood
It's
of the
-1.
fucking.
It's
Hell.
like she's
Nat
going
20.
What the fuck?
She makes everybody a cup holder.
So you fucking go through and your whole fist and just let me just.
Pow.
You take 2 piercing damage by the fucking splinters that go through, but you dig the dagger all the way through it.
Oh
It
my
will,
God.
in fact, fit the gourd. Maybe not 100%, but you have pierced.
It just rips it more up so I make sure the bottom of it doesn't get pierced by the sharp wood. And then I set it in there, and then I try to like put some of it back. Just
Oh my God. putting it under the floorboards.
Yeah.
So mom would find
Splintery
it.
kind of, but like, yeah.
It doesn't look great, but you achieve what you wanted to achieve.
Got it.
For
Ford
the
Apple
sa-
Rouge in card.
until Iggy finds out about it and probably casts a cantrip to undo it. It is that backseat is now considered difficult terrain, not to be sat like it's.
It'll be perfect
You'll
because
have
if he
to-
mends it, then he can, it can just be forgotten about, and then it can be like the best hooch ever.
Oh God, rotten
Oh,
apple
Calgari's
juice.
most
Keep it in the little
expensive
space
juice.
in between.
Years. Oh god.
And y'all, all the
Inconsistency.
vegetables and wild shit, y'all know y'all are gassy as fuck in that carrot, so you're just farting on this hooch for months before you open it up, but it'd probably be strong as
I don't know if strong is the word
Potent.
necessarily.
Potent. biscuit.
Ugh.
What a
Oh,
Well, that's where it's staying. I want to tell everybody, don't mess with the corner of this card, please. I'm doing an experiment with my
Put some
last
tape,
sugar apple.
some coffee and things.
experiment. I hope you kept the seeds from the apple.
Yes, I did.
Rubedo is interested in this experiment.
Pip, she's kind of looking around. So, who's doing breakfast?
Well,
I'm gonna click the. Do I have to attune to the Raven figurine, or can I still just use
No,
it?
you
Okay.
just use it.
I'm gonna click the figurine real quick with one of my talons, and I'm gonna make the Raven come out. I'm gonna be like, go look for berries.
All right.
Yeah.
This is going to sting a little bit, Igneous. You take the figurine and you're like, "Am I bidding yes, does not come to life."
What?
It's a figurine.
Maybe it was a one-time use thing.
If you need it to be searched, I'll do it for you.
Then I'm gonna get Simon the snake to come out. Gonna spawn Simon. Like, go kill something and bring it back.
Wait, I want to go hunting.
Yeah, I want to go hunting too.
Sapphire hasn't gone hunting in a while.
Yeah, I'm proficient in the longbow. Let's go hunting.
Yeah, and I'm trying to practice with my short bow, so let's go. Sneaky snake.
You want to hunt with us?
Actually, can I look for medicinal herbs and also normal ones for cooking?
I have time. If you would like it.
I have no idea how much time I have.
I have
Yeah.
3 stems of time.
She's like,
You can have it.
Come on.
I'll join you on that one.
Pip's going hunting? What animal are you going to
No,
be?
she's going to go looking for herbs.
Oh, okay.
Herbs. Well, let's go hunting, Saphira. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
So
let's do it.
I'll start off with y'all doing your little hunting hunt.
Yay!
So that will be survival, right?
Yeah. What are you up to, Iggy?
I'm gonna cast Sending.
Ooh. And everybody walks away. So stealthy.
Yeah,
What?
I'm casting Sending to Bashama.
Okay.
Oh,
And what do you want your message to consist of?
How have you been? I've been wondering how far you made it already.
Who's you saying that to again?
Bashama, the last weather giant.
Oh, yeah! Of course.
Takes about 20 seconds and you hear a response. Hello. It has been a while. I've been decent. I hope you're the same. I've been a good ways up north, enjoying the true cold weather. The message stops.
I won't reach out again. I just thought I'd check and see where he was at because that could be quite the cataclysm depending on whether or not we're in the same place as him.
Y'all sure are. When you look at the map,
He's
and
way up there.
enjoying the cold weather, the place that it is 100%. Well, Whitestone 60% of the time is snow covered,
Yeah.
but all the way up there.
Yeah, and the Zephyr Mountains. I mean, they're also cold, but
And then
he
there
said
are-
the true cold weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then a little bit west, there's a couple. You'll run into a little bit of cold way down south below. If you take Stillben and you go straight down, look at those mountain ranges, it gets cold there too. Pretty much any mountain range gets a little bit chilly.
Yeah,
due to
depends
I
on
that.
reckon he's
altitude.
talking about that up there, though.
But yes.
Yeah. That's what I
That is
immediately thought
what
of when he said
Caldori
true
would
gold.
consider true north as well. That's the northiest north there is.
Gotcha.
Cool.
I got a 4.
On survival.
I haven't done
Yep.
mine yet. 7.
Oh, y'all just are with it tonight.
Well, I reckon I'm the forage then.
You see a large rodent of the
What
rat
kind?
variety.
Get out my longbow and fucking go for it.
Make an attack.
Fuck this little fucking piece of
I'm gonna
shit.
forage.
After I
14
14.
on the rat.
You go, you pull back and you shoot at it. The arrow strikes all the way through. It was just a figment of your imagination.
I have a thing with rats. I don't know if you knew that. It's like,
I'm just gonna brush the horses while they're out doing their thing.
Including Celsius or just the horse?
I'm gonna like slowly walk up with the brush and just like see if he's cool with it
his
because I'm
glowing-
not trying to get kicked.
His glowing blonde hair, he allows you, like, Finnegan Armbuckle fucking wish he had this. He allows you, yeah, he's just chilling. He's not a high maintenance fella.
oh, Skeleton.
You see May kind of charge out into the woods, and she's like, if there's mischief to be had, I'm going to check it out. She storms into the woods, seeing whatever.
Since
anybody
it's
she can find.
like daylight, does she have like a cloak or anything?
She has the dark armor that she wears. She doesn't appear to have a cloak. It seems like she tries to stay to shaded areas, which now she's traveling on the road. It doesn't seem like something she's...
Stick the dragons in my freaking robe too.
I have an extra one, I think.
Might be useful for them. I'm still at camp with the carriage and stuff.
Are you going to allow the forage rather than hunt because of the shitty rolls?
I mean, the imaginary rat, and you looked around. I mean, nothing's too active. Not even.
Yeah, we might as well just forage.
You hear with the morning rising and the heat starting to fall from the sun down on you guys. You are starting to hear frogs a little bit more prominently than what y'all are used to. A lot more than what you're used to.
Oh.
Frogs usually come out at night. We're going to have to go frog hunt.
Oh gosh.
They're probably most active at night.
I love frogs.
Frog hunting?
Not for eating, for potions.
Oh.
Could I do some kind of check to see if Igneous would know about the wildlife in this area?
The area you're going towards?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about Stillben, or are you thinking about the Katal Bay? Like, what are you...
Just swamp-like.
So that would be
terrain.
the Katal Bay is the big swamp area right before you get to... if you look at Stillben, yeah, that area is entirely swamp.
Crocodile.
Swamp bay.
Just make a general intelligence check or something like that.
That is a 17.
A 17, you think about, you've read about general swamp life, not just this bay specifically, but just a generalized overview for Taldore swamps, things to avoid. Poisonous snakes of the flying variety. That's one of the more dangerous things that you can encounter. Alligators that are huge. There
Yummy.
are
Like chicken.
these things called bullywugs, which they are pretty much the equivalent of frog cultists. They're more of a nuisance to the local community than anything. They're like frog pirates.
What the fuck?
They're easily dealt with, but they're a constant issue.
So like amphibious gnolls.
In a way, yeah. Their only goal, well, more like frog goblins, because their only goal is to pillage and build their community. So
That's good to know.
Disgusting. I
So,
hate the
yeah,
idea of
so
that.
that's pretty much what you can recall.
Well,
You know that it can get a little,
Just follow me.
a little sweaty, depending on what type of armor you wear. If you wear leather, it can get a little damp from just the general humidity in the area.
Iggy never wears armor anyway.
Right.
Me and Spear are gonna follow me.
Okay. You see, she's looking around. Are y'all being stealthy or?
No,
I'm not.
not this time.
Yeah, we're just chilling.
Okay.
Ask.
You see, she's kind of looking around.
What are you
She
looking
doesn't see
for?
anything. I don't know. Something for breakfast. Yes.
We got fish.
Take out the shit bag.
Who else should
Do
I
you
make
want this?
Are you regular?
You know, that's one thing I'm blessed to be regular.
Well, I guess you won't be needing that then.
No, I guess I was just.
Oh wait, you can have shit bag of pie. I can give half to her.
We have so much cabbage to cook.
I know, but cabbage. I see cabbage in my nightmares. Fear is, at least.
Yeah.
Lots of cabbage. What about the
So many
fish? What
cabbage.
about the fish?
Yeah, but I said fish and you said fish for breakfast.
What? I don't care now. If it gets us further, I'm down with anything.
I
Iggy
like
gets
fish for
always
breakfast.
tenses up around the egg whenever somebody mentions breakfast.
Right.
You need to check on it.
Not my child.
You are not the father.
What is that shit called that they eat over yonder? Where it's like half developed eggs.
Oh,
Balut.
Yeah. it's
What the?
Ugh. Have you ever seen that? It's
No.
like half developed.
duck
Anyway,
eggs.
continue.
There's
Oh,
also
no,
there's
please.
also 1,000-year eggs in China, I believe,
Oh, and
where
then
they
people-
ferment the eggs for like 10 years.
I've seen
and then-
people do salt yolks, things like that, like put.
I mean, yeah, that's not crazy though. I don't think that's like doing this.
Guess I split
Yeah.
the pie
So yeah, are y'all?
and I eat it.
People be eating that. I
Love
respect culture, but
I don't even like hard-boiled eggs. I love egg salad. Hate hard-boiled eggs by themselves.
it's like a half developed. duck
Perfect
egg.
soft-boiled. Quick tip for everybody watching: 7 minutes. It's the perfect amount of time to soft-boil an egg. It works every time. All right, I'm done.
There you go.
I like
As long
a
as you get
nice
a nice fire
hard-boiled
start,
egg.
that is. And your performance check goes well. Then 7 minutes should be fine.
Yeah,
But
let's have
so
some
y'all are going back to everybody going back to pretty much packing up. I imagine.
What about our eternal pot of soup? Our the soup
Y'all
that we just
did
add
figure
shit
out
to
that-
every
Oh my
morning.
god.
It's called. What's the actual word for it? It's called perpetual stew.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can fire up your perpetual stew.
Yeah.
Alright.
It hasn't been heated up in a couple days. Y'all kind of forgot about it while you cooked other things, but you feel like you might be able to save it. It hasn't been stinking up the wagon too bad.
Oh.
It adds character.
Yeah.
I think we should start a new perpetual stew. Maybe dump that
you
one.
watch as you and
Yeah,
May
but-
both standing as bystanders watch as they pull the stew out of the that you haven't seen it come into play. It's questionable at best.
Dump it out.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
gonna-
dumping it.
I'm
You could
chopping-
leave like half.
I'm chopping three.
Just to
I'm definitely gonna
increase
need the
your
shit bag
chances
of pie
not getting
then.
sick, but not wasting too much.
No, I'm cutting up three cabbages along with the shittabega and a carrot to
Yes.
start the stew.
I'm gonna throw I'm gonna throw a couple bay leaves in it, and the kale to get rid of it because I'm over it. I'm over the kale. I don't want it anymore. We need to eat these fish. I feel like it's been like 3 days since we got them.
I mean, the
They ain't
fish that's
sashimi quality
cured,
anymore.
the fish that you guys smoked and cured, that stuff's fine.
Yeah, y'all can eat that
but
like
I have
sushi.
like
And it's
three
all in the
left
bag
over.
of cooling as
Oh.
well. So.
Yeah. We'll have to eat those for dinner though, for sure. The ones that aren't salted and
As
stuff.
long as y'all remember to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will.
We'll try.
We will.
So are y'all?
On the road again. I gotta pick up my altar.
Are you gonna try to bring it with you?
Oh
No, I'm just gonna like take it apart and then.
You're gonna dismantle it?
The different components.
Yeah, I thought it was on my Yeti blanket.
Yeah, you could bring it with you. Remember when you initially built it, though? I mean, it was very well built in the way you.
Oh yeah,
placed it.
facts. I'm gonna try to take it.
Okay. You didn't let me finish. I was gonna say it'd be hard to take with you to keep it all together, but you can certainly give it a go.
Well, I'm gonna take all the shit that we had on it, like my teacup and.
Oh, you just mean everything from the
Yeah.
little altar. Do you pick up the little redstone?
Ooh.
Or no? Who did you take?
I
the
knocked
little
it
I took
off.
it back.
Oh.
Yeah,
But I was
like,
gonna
missing
wait
it,
until
something
everybody
like
was up to see what they thought.
So there's some moon water.
it. Yeah, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. Chris? It's been left outside in the cold night. It was pretty.
Mmm, yum a.
Well, last night I got a really weird feeling about these red rubies that I've been carrying around, the ones that we found in Oakley, and I feel like instead of like selling them off or something, we should probably smash them because I got a really, really, really bad feeling when I tried to offer up to the memory.
That's no good. I don't want any bad vibes whenever we're taking on this Zaylon.
She kind of looks
She could use it to
It's
get
not something we
us.
can afford right now.
Exactly. So should we deal with that now?
I think we should smash them now because what if she has some way of taking them from me and using them for herself?
Exactly.
So,
We should all get a good ways back and prepare ourselves if anything, gets summoned because of breaking them or whatever.
yeah, that's what I think as well. So, I guess I'm gonna try
Should
and dig
we-
a hole.
Dig a hole?
We should magic missile them. Unless you think we should. I'm scared that like just striking them with a rock is gonna have like a crazy fat reaction.
Well, hitting them with something else that's magical might also do
I don't know.
that. I'm just
Best
gonna.
way to.
Can I have all of the stones?
I give them to Iggy. Be careful.
Okay.
Take 8 of the red arcane discs in your hand.
Set them bitches on fire.
I go back and stir the pot.
Iggy, before you do anything with us, let me have the egg, just in case.
No.
I'll keep up with you.
I'm gonna wrap up the egg in a satchel, and I'm gonna put it in the back of the carriage, and I'm gonna walk deep into the woods.
I'm gonna sit next to the egg and
You're just rubbing
Do a
the
little bit of
outside of
this.
it.
No, it's in a satchel, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
so
like.
you're
I'm
rubbing
just
the
gonna, like,
outside of the satchel.
Mm.
Sure.
very lightly.
Just keeping it warm.
Yeah.
Thank
You're
you.
being a friend, yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And first, I'm going to cast Counterspell on one of the stones. I'm going to set them all out like in a circle.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Counterspell on one just at first level and see if it reacts in any way.
Well, counterspell's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, you're right. I guess I cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Okay. After that, are there any larger rocks near me?
Nature check, real quick, just to get a general.
21.
Yeah, you kind of look around and you do see a rock buried about this much in the dirt, but it's about a rock about this big, this wide.
Okay, I'm gonna dig it up, and I'm gonna set it up against a tree, and I'm gonna walk to where the stones are, and I'm gonna cast Catapult on one of the stones and shoot it at the stone.
Okay. Is that you make an attack roll
Yeah.
for it? Yeah.
That's 25.
25.
Shit.
Yeah, you send it flying as. Let's see here. Would you say you were within 30 feet of it?
I mean, yeah, roughly, to have a good shot.
Just, it clatters against and it explodes, and you don't get hit with the initial fiery reaction, but about as much energy comes off of it, you take 5 points force damage just from the impact. But luckily not affected by the flames, but it is kind of catching on the area, starting to get a little flamey.
Thank you for saying something about the egg. All right.
Blessing of the moonweed.
I'm gonna pick
He's
up the
our
other.
child now.
I'm gonna pick up the other 7 stones, and I'm gonna walk back and just tell everybody what happened about the explosion.
Whoa.
Say, all right, I'm gonna deal with as many of these as I can, but I'm gonna need to rest for a little bit after I do this. Okay.
Word. I'll drive.
Okay.
Alright.
So I walk back into the woods, and I'm gonna take the rock, and I'm just gonna smash them one by one with the rock.
Yeah,
Not with catapult. I'm just gonna
you're gonna do it by
physically.
hand?
Yes.
God.
Interesting. With your bare hands, it's going to be kind of difficult. Are you
No,
gonna
with the
implement
stone. I'm
Oh,
gonna
you're gonna
use the
pick it
stone
up?
that I was shooting the red stones at. I'm gonna smash them with that instead
directly into the ground,
What?
onto the dirt?
Can I find another rock?
Yeah, of course you can. Do another nation.
18.
You see one around the same size.
Okay, so I'm just gonna basically pincer attack between the 2
All
rocks.
right. Make a strength check on this. On the second one.
16.
16. You bring it up above your head. You drop it down. You're in the brunt of it.
Yeah.
So.
Just the second one.
You take 9 force damage and only 1 fire damage. But you look down at your legs and the little feathers are starting to get a little bit engulfed. You see,
I'm on
for
fire.
the sake of your next turn, you're on fire.
I'm putting myself out.
All right, you're gonna take an action every time you put it out. So do another strike for this next one. Third.
3.
3. You bring it down. Doesn't. You bring it up and you see it's got like a little white mark across it, but it's not cracked.
Right. Natural 1.
Oh
Natural one.
my god.
All right. So you bring it up above your head and you drop it down, and you hit it in such a way that does bust it, but sends the boulder flying right back towards you. Let's see. Oh, only dealing 8 bludgeoning.
Alright.
That's 3
Yeah.
out of 8.
You got 4 more.
What?
Or,
Oh.
no,
No,
I had
you
7
did.
left. I thought you said 3. Yeah. My bad.
You're good.
And last one. I suppose I'm not doing too well. 13.
13. Bring it down. Again. Let's see. 9. Total.
I'm going for gusto.
Oh no.
You're just giving it another go?
Put them all together. Pow.
Oh shit. Are you gonna do that?
Yeah. Well, not all of them together, just one by itself, like
Yeah.
I've been doing. So
Yeah.
4 for that strength check. Nothing.
Another pack.
God damn it. 7.
7. Starting to
Igneous.
crack a little bit.
Fuck. 18.
18.
No.
This rock is hurting. Both of these rocks are taking some serious fucking siege damage. So, 2, 7 total.
Alright. I'm limping back to camp.
As y'all just keep hearing explosions off,
Oh.
some tiny explosions off in the distance.
Oh, Lord.
Bring the rest of the stones back and just hand them to Saphira and go
Horrible.
lay down in the back.
Okay.
With the egg, I'm just gonna freaking fetal position with the egg and go to sleep.
I think think I'm gonna try out this blue corn wand on these bitches.
On
From
the-
a distance.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Oh, on the things?
Yeah.
Stones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stone.
So
Um,
I'm gonna put them against a like a big flat rock, like or a stone surface
mhm.
of some sort, and then I'm gonna fire 200 kernels at these, so 64.
Yeah, roll damage.
1, 2, 3,
And
We got a
you
shit ton
are,
over.
you're about 30 feet away.
5.
We got a bunch over here.
Yeah. 6. Oh, they're all right there. Whoa, what? No. 4, 8, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Absolutely. All of these corn kernels coming off the wand in a circular motion, all shooting forward, all one after the other, just breaking apart, and just in a combination of damage, it shatters. And being far enough away, as far as magic is concerned, you only take the force damage, which is floor force damage.
Nice. And it destroys them all?
Oh, you lined them all up? I
Mhm.
didn't know you did that.
She put them in a pile.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little bit more damage, but still the amount of kernels that you did, and they would react on each other.
Yeah.
So,
That was 200.
see.
So I have 699.
How do you find out what your hit die are? I think mine's a D6.
It's a D6.
Okay.
You take 19 force damage from the whole, but they're all going now.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I
What?
did.
Your hit die? That's like what you roll when you level up, or when you take a short rest, you can roll half your hit die. So for level 7, y'all could take a hit or a short rest, roll your hit die, and regain that much amount of health.
Oh,
So
mine
that's
says
what I was
78.
just
You're gonna take a short rest in the back of the carriage while
Yeah.
they. Yeah, I figured as much.
I'm just
doing.
gonna,
I just wanted to let you know I was healing.
Yeah,
how much is the regular health potion worth?
I believe it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay. I'm gonna take one.
Okay.
2 plus 2. 7 points.
Nice.
Well, let's get on the road again, guys. I want to get to Stillben today.
May happily, or well, yeah, she's
Doesn't
gonna.
she have her?
Yeah, she's gonna activate a little bit of covering that she could figure out for just traveling in the road, more of just trying to make hastily done fucking things through the woods. So she's gonna try to fasten something up.
I have something I can give her. I need to look and see what it is.
Ooh. Looks like she gets one of her shirts and she's trying to get some sticks. But it's not looking
I'll
good
let
for
you
old May.
use this tanned wolf robe,
She takes it. and
but
looks
you have to
at
give
it.
it back. It's very important to me.
Okay. Thank you. It seems a little warm, but I'll wear it over time. Thank you.
Yeah.
She puts it on her head.
All right, let's fucking get it. I want to drive.
Yeah,
I want to get to
Alright.
Stillben
And
today.
you see she starts to hook Celsius up to the front.
Oh my gosh, 3 horses now.
No,
Two
no, no,
horses
no, no.
in
She
She has
has,
her own
like a
little-
small single person cart.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it got destroyed.
No.
It just got tilted. Alrighty then. I'm gonna stay in the back and just do what?
I was just saying my tree is so pretty.
Oh. I'm just gonna keep watching the back, I guess.
Juju and make. So who's driving since Iggy has to take a little.
Me.
So where are you at in location? There, Vito.
I will probably be also in the back.
So that's Pip, you, May, Iggy. Y'all two up front.
Sure.
Nice.
Keeping watch.
You're driving.
Yes,
Animal handling.
which
And
I
You
have.
can add your proficiency now. So y'all are proficient. Y'all are proficient in sign.
Wait, what's our baby's favorite color?
What?
The horsies?
You've never asked them
Well,
what their favorite color is.
well,
Seems like a
Just tell
conversation
me.
you've never. I can't. That's deep
I'm gonna go
information.
for
I can't just reveal that.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
What in the world?
What? Net one?
I don't know.
+5 though.
Still, that's they're kind of looking back at
Yes,
you.
their favorite color was
If
orange.
the eyes could tell, they say, where the fuck is my breakfast at?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get out of the carriage and give them a cabbage each. And
We
Celsion.
grab the soup. I get down and grab the soup pot. Make sure it's in the back. Make sure everything's packed up before we go.
You look back and it's oddly crammed back there with 4 people. You're like, oh,
Is it 4?
yeah?
You guys keep it steady.
No, because May's on her own thing, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
So it's 3.
It's 3. Yeah, it's not too crowded. Oh, because there's the one area you can't sit now, so it
Sorry, guys. Ooch.
In my head, there's just caution tape around that whole corner.
So I'm gonna give them cabbages and then get back behind the reins.
I'm gonna. Hey, Pip. Do you think you could use your vines to secure that spot on the bench? That way nobody sits on it. It splinters themselves. Perhaps put a hinge on it with your vines.
You know, I could try something. You see, she puts her hands down to it, and she just puts, instead of doing her full vine spell, she's just like creating little roses that grow over the top of it to try to just encapsulate it so nobody fucks with it.
Like
Or nobody can get splinters from the...
just the thorns from the roses instead. I love it. Perfect. Now I can't touch it for a while. It'll benefit both of us later, and I'll wink at her. Because we're both
She
alkies.
looks through the little gap and she smiles. On the road again. Now, you know, after you've properly fed your horses breakfast, now you can give it a go at a real animal handler check.
22.
22.
They were just hungry.
They give you the nod of understanding, like, yeah, that's how we do it around here. Is they take off.
They're so fucking greedy. We feed them too much.
What the fuck?
We feed them too much.
Bad karma for you on that. Them horses are too good to y'all. They
I
work
fed 'em, like,
overtime.
4 cabbages each yesterday. They're gonna be shitting all over the place.
Oh, yes. What's gonna be Stillben's problems?
I know, unless shit gets on the carriage wheels.
No.
Can't mend that.
Mm-mm.
Can't you shake water though?
Say.
You can clean them off.
I could.
Yeah, there you go.
As Pip
It's a shitty job.
also takes a little nap in the back for the little bit of travel y'all have, make another animal head.
Dang, why is Pip always sleeping? I mean, I need to ask her that.
She's a sleepy dwarf. It's her thing. It's her fucking thing.
18.
She's a sleepy dwarf.
18.
18. They're still trucking along good.
Yeah, baby.
And you start to look over, and what you're used to is becoming a lot less prominent and prominent. You start looking around at the different trees, and
Yay,
you understand there's a different smell in the air, the temperature. You feel like starting to change, a little bit of moisture on your clothes. You're not really noticing this in the back yet. There's still just a little pocket of nice,
Y'all got air conditioning in the back?
No, there's fucking windows because y'all stick your head out of them all the time for perception checks. So
And
it's
there's
like-
holes in the floor now, so...
Yeah. Can I do a perception?
Yeah.
Because I haven't done those yet, even though I'm watching. That's a 12.
Yeah, I mean, you look around, nothing of immediate danger. You do start to notice, same thing, just things seem a little bit different now. Things are starting to change. You're looking at going into a new environment here. Something, I don't imagine any of you are really keen to. Any of you have really been through a swamp or...
I mean, unless there's one by the estuary and the Parchwood.
Not near the part. There's, because
It's
of the
too
temperature
cold.
up there in the Parchwood, it'd be hard to have a...
It's more like a temperate river area.
Yeah.
Yep.
But y'all are starting to go through, and after a while, once y'all travel about an hour in, and it hits about 4 o'clock, the mosquitoes start to set in.
Now I definitely need some off.
Can I use the staff of swarming insects to just sort of get them away from us?
Absolutely.
Alright, I spend a charge and just gather all of the mosquitoes in the area and they travel with us. But not like biting us, just like in a cloud off to the side.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Would it bother the bird characters? The mosquitoes?
The mosquito, like getting bit by them, or
Yeah.
them being nearby. I mean, I imagine it would still be a skin irritant, just the bites themselves.
Yeah, I mean,
if
we'd
not
be
that.
large enough for the mosquitoes to still prey on,
Yeah,
so to speak.
a mosquito will stick its little fucking asshole thing in anything it sees that has blood. So yeah, y'all are still getting the same, but luckily Iggy, using his wit, decided that was a really good use of that item. I'll give you an A+. On that one. That was nice.
Saved us from dysentery or malaria
Right.
or both.
God, how unfortunate would that be?
Oh,
All the adventures we've been on, we die of fucking malaria.
oh God. Let's say about 2 hours goes by of just straight hoofing it, going by, looking around, and eventually you see off in the distance what's starting to make its way into shack housing, things of that nature.
Fun!
You have a feeling.
Swamp people!
You have a feeling that where you're headed is not too far away.
Yeah!
Nice. See, look at that, some civilization. Oh.
Keep getting it. Eye down it. I want to get it.
Going forward.
I want to go shopping in Stillben.
Oh yes.
What y'all do? You start making your way through, and you see, as you're going by different individuals, you see some half-orcs doing yard work and things of that nature, trimming
Oh, my
bushes
care.
and go by. You even see some goblin children like playing with some half-elven children.
Aww.
How fast are we going right now?
I'd say y'all are traveling I would imagine at a 30-foot speed if y'all aren't like hoofing it through, like if y'all aren't going full speed through the residential area.
I don't have the reins.
Right.
So
y'all,
were you going full speed?
I mean, I
or
thought we were just like.
slow
Yeah,
down?
it's about. The speed is, I think on a carriage y'all ride at
There's
about
no
40.
speed limit signs, like.
So
come on.
no, there's nothing. So
Then we're
Celsius has to
hoofing it.
slow down for y'all, but
Of course he does.
Yeah.
it's also a lot less that he's carrying, or carrying behind him significantly.
Yeah.
But
And he's also a unicorn.
yeah, y'all travel.
Wait, why did Banks say he's gonna have to act like a normal horse whenever he's literally a fucking unicorn? Like, how are they?
You might want to eat his flesh or something.
Yeah, but
It is a sketchy town.
like he said, unicorn. It's like, oh, you got a
You might be able
ice
to
cream cone
disguise
strapped
himself.
to. Yeah,
Okay.
he can take away his horn.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's wanted.
Fugitive
criminal.
unicorn.
Fugicorn.
I was just thinking like he's chilling with the horses, but he's got a fucking horn on his head. Like, one of
Sus
these is
ladies.
not like the other. This doesn't make
Sus.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But eventually you start to see a little ramshackle sign that appears to be hastily painted. Somebody was probably paid a couple of copper to do it, but it says "Welcome to Stillben."
Is it beat up?
A little. I mean, it's not like it's crooked. It's not fucked up. It's just
Is there anybody watching us come into town?
you see a couple people on their porch. You see a high elven individual. He seems a little worse for wear, not due to age, but more to lifestyle. He has a pipe halfway out of his mouth, and he's just kind of eyeballing y'all as you're walking through.
Down on this like
Like a crack pipe or a tobacco pipe?
You don't know.
Ooh.
Sus.
I'm
Getting
gonna
some
just
hard
point
looks
up
right
at
now.
the sign as we're passing
Elves are
through
hating.
into town and cast mending on it.
Aww.
Is it mending
Fuck this
touch? So you might have to.
I don't. Well, me.
Wait,
Just doing the point for flavor, DM.
Hey, I mean, you could just hang out real quick and slap it on your way through. Why not?
Yeah, it's touch. So I'm just gonna fly up real quick.
Give it a tippy tap.
I'd say since you're in the back, you could reach your arm through with your wand and tap it with your wand on the way through.
I thought it was
easily.
one of those like
No,
Midwestern towns,
it's about
like archway
no,
signs.
it's like off to the right, slanted. It's about this big, this tall, standing up about this high out of the ground, so
Alright,
you
so
easily just
smash.
make your way in, and you see a couple people, just what you imagine running, just little storefronts, kind of looking at them as you pass by. A lot of it is like shell jewelry, or it doesn't appear to be things of extreme value, but just people in this town pushing whatever they have.
Aww.
And then you see, as you start to travel a little bit more, you see bigger shops. And what are y'all really?
I'm gonna go shopping. We can ask around about Zaylon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look for a tavern and see if I can pick up on any rumors besides what May told us.
I'm going to look for a library in this town with my new friend over here.
Very smart. And I want to go shopping with.
Ruby
I'll
Doo.
go with Pip.
Ruby Doo.
Wait, where's May going?
May doesn't know.
Pip, let's go shopping, and May also. Or actually, Pip, why don't you go with Iggy and May? Let's go shopping.
Sure. I guess.
We do this really fun thing called busking.
Okay. So you're looking for a tavern?
Yeah.
Make an investigation check. 4 takes you the better part of an hour, but you eventually stumble across this place, and you see just hanging from a nail is a bucket, and painted on it it's the algae bucket.
Ew.
So during the hour that I was walking around looking for this, would Rav have been trying to see shops along the way?
And if she's traveling with you guys.
I thought you and May were walking.
Yeah, we were going
Oh.
shopping.
Oh, I didn't know if you
I thought
guys were
Iggy took the. I figured he was gonna take the car.
Oh, yeah. Cart.
I was gonna say car, and I had to. I thought he was gonna take the car, and then me and May were gonna go shopping, and she has her little cart, so it's not that big of a deal. Because you said we passed a bunch of storefronts.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you saw the little ones, and then you see a couple of bigger buildings off in the distance. I'd say
Algae bucket?
the algae bucket.
Oh,
well,
algae. I thought you said ouchie.
No, algae.
Okay.
Oh, like ow!
Yeah, I was like,
No, the algae bucket.
It's like, what is in that bucket?
Um,
Anyway.
You walk in. So we're starting off with we'll start with the tavern scene first.
Wait. Where are the mosquitoes right now?
But
Are they traveling behind me?
I thought they were just coming with.
Are you bringing them in?
I'm gonna have them just like hover in a cloud, like way up there, but still like moving along with me. So if anybody gives me shit, I can just be like mosquitoes.
You bring them into the tavern?
No. They're just gonna hang out and like.
On the outside?
Yeah.
Just circle the top of the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. And you walk in?
Do I see any particularly adventurous characters?
You walk in and you see one human individual just chugging, and you see he either has multiple full or multiple empty beers in front of him. And you see behind the bar, you see a elven woman. You can't tell if she's high elf or if she's half elf by the way her golden oily-esque hair kind of coasts over her ears. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay.
But you see her work, and she kind of looks up at you. Yeah, how can I help you?
I'm gonna walk over to the bar and sit down. Any rumors floating around? I'll pay for the information and a drink if you don't mind. The hardest stuff you got.
reaches up. She's like, I'll let you try what we serve on house first. It tends to be pretty popular. She goes over to this very large barrel that has a tap on the bottom of it. She starts filling up a mug, and it comes back with a clear S color with just a tinge of yellow. She's like, it's mostly of corn.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Throw it back.
You throw it, but you're gonna chug it.
Yeah, why not?
Ethanol,
Make
yo.
2 Constitution
That's
saving
fucking
throws.
ethanol, babe.
Start car with that shit.
13. Well, I think I have a +2, so 15, and the other one was a 5.
Whew. So that first gulp goes down in some nice warmth. That when that second one follows it behind, it's as if it's encapsulated with fire.
Okay,
As
I'm
the
gonna immediately
equivalent of
put it down.
moonshine goes down your gullet, and it
Your
burns
gullet.
all the way down, and you feel it, but the buzz hits quick and it hits hard.
Okay.
For story purposes, this is the equivalent of the Stillben moonshine.
Nice.
Okay. Rumors.
There's about who again? What'd you say?
I was just asking about generally, has anything been stirring up a stink in town? Is there anybody on the outskirts that's been giving y'all trouble? Suspicious magicians?
Suspicious magicians. Not too sure there. You could check with the less suspicious magicians in town, see what they have to offer.
Okay.
There's 2 shops that immediately come to mind.
And those would be.
True Honor.
Okay.
And Fates Understood. The True Honor is ran. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but you'll probably go see it for yourself. It's ran by a hill giant who's more intelligent than any man I've ever met in my entire life.
That's intriguing.
It sure is. It's not very common. I've met a couple that were kind of nice, but they were pretty stupid.
Yeah, I had a bad run-in with one myself.
But that's not hard to do. Definitely not hard to do.
And who owns the Fates Understood?
Well, it was recently taken over about 10 years ago. There's a blind elven woman that works there, and I can't quite remember her name, but she does fortune tellings and things like that. That's stuff I don't really understand.
Any big-ass birds around town besides me?
Not that I'm aware of.
Alright. Thank you very much.
That all you needed? You know what? Welcome to Stillben. 1 silver for your first.
Put the silver down. And on my way out, I'm gonna put 2 silver down at the human man's table, pat him on the shoulder, and leave.
All right. And you see, and as you put it down there, thank you. And you see she looks over. Get your ass back to work! As you see the human man scuttle up and immediately run back to the back.
Oh man.
As he takes the coin off the table.
Oh boy.
Definitely not what I was thinking.
Drinking on his lunch break.
It's a lot to be drinking on a lunch break.
Yeah. Throwing them down.
Maybe.
What? I need to. The wheel on my chair is hitting the thing.
Can we search for the library books now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Investigations?
I would say being with your newfound owl friend who has spent a couple days here, there's not a bookworms for the. I would just say, unfortunately, there's not a major library here, but a couple other things to explore.
Guess we'll just look.
You know that the people on the side that are selling the more bullshit merchandise will try to like hassle you from the road, so you kind of help steer clear from them while you're traveling.
Just
Can
following.
I retroactively say that I used sending to translate that information that I got from the barkeep to Saphira?
I'd say actively after you, like as you're leaving, you could what you remember from it. Being a little drunk, but you can still send it.
You gotta send it drunk text
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Do it.
Hey,
Hey,
how-
you up?
How you doing, pretty?
And
Check out the True Honor and fuck. There was another one. Check out the True Honor. It's a magic shop.
Okay.
A hill giant runs it.
Huh. Alright. Good. Go drink some water.
Okay.
what'd you say you and May are going to look for?
So we're going shopping, you know, general shopping.
Okay. I guess.
See what kind of shops are around.
I suggest the True Honor place that was just zapped into my head by my friend. And I guess we head that way.
The shopping district y'all would all be
There you go.
looking in the same area. I mean, you heading directly for the shopping district, you're not too far as well from the general thoroughfare. So, y'all
Nice.
all travel for a little bit and then find yourselves re-meeting in this kind of quad roads as looking around, and you
Nice.
do see almost what looks like a dome off in the distance, kind of almost like stained glass looking.
Ooh.
And you imagine that's one of them, but then closer to you on the other side, you see a more stone-looking building that's still pretty large, about 2 stories, but doesn't seem to have a second story. It's just made to be that big. You will probably imagine
That's the hill giant.
that's the Hill Giants place. So it's up to y'all.
I'll walk in that bitch, man.
Which one?
Yeah, let's go to the
Ooh, I
magic
want a
shop.
pretty one. Which one?
You guys are going to talk to the Hill Giant?
Well, we
I guess
can
I
go
would
half or
roll.
half or.
Y'all could do that, or go however y'all want to do it.
I want to go see the Hill Giant.
Pip's
Is
like,
that the pretty one or
sounds
the other one?
What do you mean? Yeah, the pretty one's all the way over there. You imagine that's like the fortune teller shop, but I imagine y'all all plan on heading to both. So
Yeah, I mean,
if
at
y'all
some point.
Yeah.
Pip's like, yeah, we could check this place out for sure.
Hell yeah. So did Pip get drunk with him whenever they were? Because they were together at the bar. Is she drunk right now or no?
Retroactively buzzed. Retroactively buzzed, I guess. She tried to too.
I like
Y'all-
Pip better when she's
Y'all
drunk.
all walk in. You see a large ding above your heads, about 10 foot at the door entrance. And you do see, in fact, a hill giant. And he has seems as if he has a band that goes around his head. Arcane in nature, you'd imagine. He looks at you. Yes, welcome, welcome.
How you doing?
Whoa.
Hi!
Hi, my name's Borg Honest.
Borg
Very nice
Honest?
to meet you all.
What sort of wares do you have, my friend?
Hell yeah.
Well, other than basic goods and, well, I have some ammunition. I have one firearm for sale.
Huh.
Just bought it the other day. And you look up on the walls and you do see something that appears not the same thing you saw with JW's setup for his rifle at all whatsoever. It's more of it has an open end to it and a trigger mechanism that's guarded with, doesn't look like the strongest metal, but
Like a blunderbuss?
it is a blunderbuss.
Mm.
It's like, this right here is going $450. Anybody who wants it.
I'm more in the market for information.
Information.
I want magical items.
Yeah,
I
me
already have
too.
one
I
of those
want
fancy
stuff.
firearms.
Well, that's one thing that never lasts more than a couple hours here. There's only
Stuff?
one thing I can't manage to sell. And there you look up on the wall and you see this large, you can't tell if it's a great sword or a long sword, but it seems to be emitting its own light off of it. He's like, nobody can pay the price.
What's the price, old man?
Your everlasting soul.
What the fuck?
For fucking what?
This is one of the most powerful swords in the entire world.
What the fuck? How
Well, I
can you
don't think
claim
the
such
moon
a thing?
goddess would
I
be
want
so
to
happy
see
I've
about
had
proof.
people inspect it, and it belonged once to a fallen angel who fell in the nine hells. And now she goes on to run a very large part of the hierarchy down there. And legend has it, if you bring it back to her, and your tongue is silvered enough, you can turn her back into an angel again.
Damn.
What a quest.
That
But-
is like crazy.
The one thing you must understand, not just anyone can wield this either. You have to be one person who is so in tune with the laws of the land and be such a kind and giving person that you would be beyond even recognition of basic celestials.
Can I
Looks
insight
at Pip.
check him?
Sure.
Looks
I
at
don't know, I'm
Pip.
just like Pip.
Looks at Pip.
9.
I want an insight check too.
Yeah, me
Seems
too.
genuine. Roll inside.
What's
You
your
can
name?
as well if you like.
12.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
Oh gosh.
23.
He seems
I mean,
genuine.
I'm not
Literally,
long
he-
for this
he
world.
seems
What?
I said I'm not long for this world. I've only got like a good 9 years left in me.
No, you don't. You don't.
I've got a
Don't
lot of
think
years
like
left
that.
in me, but I don't think I could wield that thing.
She kind of scratches her head. I do try to be nice. I really do, but I don't even think I can fill.
I won't tell your dad you sold your soul.
You know, I kind of want to do something with the soul when I'm all done and done and over with and all this good stuff.
He might have been joking. Were you joking?
He looks at you
Not
with
true.
the insight check. Not only does he seem genuine, he doesn't seem to be joking.
Okay.
Can I try and wield it? Or go ahead.
When you give this sword back to the angel, do you get your soul back?
I'm sorry, this is a deal strictly between you and I. It's something I.
So what would you do with our souls?
What do any faith creatures do with the souls that they collect?
Play
I don't
with
know. I
it.
might go back to the Feywild and bring you out. We could always watch the theater. And then,
Fun!
Oh god.
you know, among other things that you do in the Feywild, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And,
Ooh.
you know,
So if you touch the sword, it just takes your soul.
no.
So
Please,
you-
don't be confused. This is me.
Okay.
He's
Requiring
selling it
your
for the
soul.
soul.
But to even pick up the sword, to bind to you, you have to be such a good person. I've never even met someone capable.
Same. The only person who I
I
don't
think
know about their goodness is
I mean,
How's
just
your
for
goodness
in-game
level?
purposes, you
I'm
not
pretty
only
sure
have to be a
good.
lawful good, but you have to be the lawfulest goodiest.
Ew.
Rakshadia.
Not
Rakshadia.
even, not beyond Rakshadia.
Could the
Oh.
unicorn?
Yeah.
Wield
Can
the-
it wield the
You know, I would
Sworn.
say
Zacian.
I would say most unicorns could, but a unicorn that has been hanging out with a drow for the past probably century, they probably both have a different outlook on life because of each other. So I wouldn't necessarily say that he was a lawful good.
Dang, so who's the goodiest good of the good people we know?
That you guys know, that's hard to tell. Everybody that you guys
JW!
JW was not a lawful. JW was a good ass, but he wasn't lawful good.
I think
Absolutely
Roven
not.
was.
It was.
Damn, I really hate to lay it out on the stream like that, but Rogan probably would have been
Anime cry scene. Remember
God,
your
could
goodest
you-
of goodest friend.
Just
Could you take the soul of somebody who's already dead?
What the fuck else do you have?
the blunderbuss.
That's it.
I mean, I haven't had much. There's a couple of old daggers if you need to pick up on
Let me
those.
look at the daggers.
He pulls out a couple daggers. They're not ornate or anything. They seem to be, the hilt is brass and it's plated on. I mean, they're nice enough. He's like 2 gold a pop.
Miss Roman.
I don't need it.
Do you know anything about
Thanks.
a Kinku around here flaunting her magic?
Not that I'm aware of.
What about any like fables or stories about an old witch living on a hill?
I've heard a whole lot of stories that start like that, but around here, not that I'm aware.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely nothing. Wow. Do you say that out loud?
No.
Are you sure there's no information? Sphere gets her boobs pressed. Like, oh my
You
God.
see, almost in a swift nature, kind of looks away. I'm telling you the genuine truth.
So you can't take the soul of somebody who's dead.
What do you mean? The soul of somebody? What do you mean?
Could
I
you
know the
reach
goodness of
beyond
the
the
good
veil
person.
and bring
Bring
someone
somebody
back?
Can you bring him back?
Listen, I know I'm.
We're not with any authorities.
No,
We're not
no,
here to.
no. Not worried about that. Assure you. But listen, I'm extremely smart for my kind, and I have my set of arcane powers, and I'm actually probably the smartest of my kind. Make sure to tell my mother. But I don't know how to. I can't do that. That's out of my realm. I mean, as far as fake contracts go, you could sign them all day. But bringing people back from beyond that veil is a whole totally different story. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't know anyone else who could
It's not your
possibly
fault.
carry it, so.
How did you happen to acquire such high level intelligence for your kind?
Well,
You just built different?
he laughs. Well, in what could only be assumed as a freak accident, when I was just a child, I was abandoned by my birth mother.
Oh.
And I managed to stumble across, well, I wasn't too awfully smart. I knew at least how to try to find some kind of food. I stumbled across the skeleton of what I assumed was either a human or an elf, I don't know. But he had a beautiful necklace. And I wore it, and I got smarter and smarter and smarter. And now to this day, and he points to what's supposed to be a necklace on a humanoid. It's just a background on his head. But over the years, I've had it so long that the intelligence sticks with me, and you see he kind of pries it off of his head, and it's like a little ring where it was.
The tan line.
Yeah. I'm still smart as I ever was. But
Would you be willing to part with it?
I know, right?
he kind of holds it up, and she shows it. He's like, I don't think you quite understand. And you hold it. Doesn't seem to have an arcane nature anymore. He puts it.
He used it up.
I
Puts
was
it
gonna
back.
give that to Schneisenheimer.
Sounds like a great fella. I'd love to meet him.
He's our horse.
He's our horse. The best
Sounds like a
horse
great
on the
horse.
land.
He is.
Anything else I can do for y'all while you're here?
Can you enchant items?
Yeah.
You know, I can't, but I could definitely give you a referral to someone who
Do that.
And last question. Sorry.
What do you
Spell
got?
books.
Spell books? I got some empty ones. Ooh, I mean,
How much for one of the empty ones?
You see, he pulls a nice leather-bound one, a little bit more ornate than yours. It's got a dark bluish color and a gold inlay.
Pretty.
How much?
Kind of looks it over. I mean, the pages are pretty well put together. Seems like a project somebody started but never finished with, or something like that. Here, have at it. He tosses you 10 gold.
Alrighty. I'm down to 38.
Damn.
Yeah. I
I'm like,
give him the 10 gold, and I'm gonna throw that spell book in the bag of holding.
All right.
Yeah, I've got about 5.
What did you do?
Is there a brothel in town?
I don't delve into such activities. I am
His last name is Honest.
Yeah, he could be
Right.
honest and tell me where it's at. I know there is one down here.
I know you've
In
been
this
That's
swanky ass
stuffy.
town.
You've
Yeah,
been
you,
stuffy.
best of luck.
And whereabouts can we sleep?
Whereabouts can you sleep? Well, the algae bucket I recommended. Jess, she's very kind, a spunky one nonetheless, but the rooms are clean.
The where now? I wasn't paying attention.
The algae bucket.
Oh, okay. I completely zoned out.
I've stayed there a time or two when I first moved here. Yeah.
They got rooms big enough for you.
He's taking it back a little bit.
You're giant!
There are accommodations where accommodations are needed.
Okay, that's all I was wondering. Big fella. So are you married?
No, I've not been wed. It's hard to find a woman of my similar stature, of someone I can have an intelligence conversation with.
Doesn't need to be. But anyways, thanks for the
Oh,
non-information.
Well, let's be on your way then.
See,
You all have yourselves a fine day here in Stillben.
Bye, buddy.
already.
To the dome.
To the dome.
Hell yeah.
The Thunderdome. Alright. And y'all do.
And you do.
Y'all make your way over to the dome, and you open it up, and you see it's a pretty large open area with, when you first walk in, just a bunch of pottery and, you know, older versions of what are the equivalent of, you know, like a dream catcher.
Pretty.
You see very far off with you see she just has a nice oak table in front of her, encapsulating a back area where she has potions and things of that nature behind her. And you see, as you start to get closer, she does appear to either be sand blind or snow blind, one or the other, and her eyes are completely whited over as she looks.
That is so
she
cool.
she just kind of acknowledges your presence. Welcome.
Hey.
To the fates understood.
Oh,
Wow.
Hello.
You are pretty.
your
Thank you
decorations
so
are
much.
lovely.
And you're like, you look at her and she has white stringy hair.
Oh.
She's got tanner skin. Seems to be, you know, pockmarked, but you know, she seems to know a thing or two.
About what age?
About for an elven individual to look this age, you'd assume she's around in her 700s, 800s.
Damn, she's knocking on death's door.
It's hard for an elf to look at. Like they're towards the end of their
So she
shift when they
understands
start
fate.
to actually look old.
We need some info if you got it.
Info. Info on what? Oh, no, wait a second. Let's handle business before we handle talk.
But you just look like you have such great conversation
Anything
skills.
Ceylon.
Ceylon. Perfect. I'm sorry. But now wait a second. Well, of course, the most expensive thing that I offer here,
First thing.
of course, is a game of chance.
Ooh, yeah, I want to play.
It's very expensive, my dear.
Okay.
It's a deposit, so you don't destroy my shop. But before we do that, we will knock out any lower type of thing. Anybody need anything identified or awakened or something you just want me to take a look over? Something you don't quite understand?
How much does it cost?
I charge $400.
Oh, never
for
mind.
something like that.
Wait, didn't you pick something up?
So
Do you still have that
awakening
heart
would
potion?
make
You,
like an
the heart
inanimate
potion I
object
gave.
alive.
No, I
that's,
tried to use it on
that's a different.
Bombin.
Awakening.
Yeah,
And
like,
then
you can't awaken.
hidden
Well, you
drink
can.
it all.
There are
Whenever we're
spells that
fighting
do
him.
that, but not awaken. It's more
She's
she's
gonna awaken the
either.
bag of holding.
She's either. It seems like she's promising that if you give her a magical item, she'll understand the essence and give you, or maybe increase its power, or give you a better understanding.
Dang, she ain't cheap neither.
No.
I don't play.
You
Boy.
wanna play the game?
Is there a brothel in town?
I know not of your talk of brothels and
Okay.
not in. I mean, you know what? Why don't you go into the outer
It's just
city?
more than dust.
You'll find plenty of people willing to delve into whatever who nannies and who what.
Thank you. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
So how much you selling this game
For
for?
the game? Well, of course, at a very three-digit number of 999 gold, my dear.
What's up with this gold? With the game? How do you play?
Well,
Are we playing chess? Like
no,
what's going on here?
No, not chess at all.
Strip chess?
It's a card game. You must be blindfolded, and you pick a card at random, and it could change your life forever.
Yeah, I want to play!
Oh,
no.
I want to play!
Is anybody? Am I inspecting anything? Am I helping anyone? Am I?
I don't have anything that's unidentified, I don't think.
Hi.
The
Yes.
gray goo.
Are you aware of the hill giant down the road, wanting souls for that, weapon?
You know, I try to not meddle in other people. He actually sends me a lot of business, so I try not to bother. But he's, what a man does in his free time, I guess, it's technically not necromancy. None of my business.
Okay. You said, wait, necromancy?
She said it's not necromancy.
Oh,
It's
okay.
none of her
What do you
business.
know about bringing people back to life? Anything?
Not my forte, darling.
Fine.
You know what? I think I know what this freaking game of chance is, and I can't say anything.
I think I know what it is too, but I still want to play.
It could be really,
She's like,
really good. Or
you know,
Really
terrible.
bad!
I
Yeah.
would say,
Fuck.
first, so y'all aren't magic item users, I guess?
We are, but you ain't
Could
really
I
got
give
nothing
you
to
a
offer.
magic item in exchange for the game of chance?
Maybe, sure. What would you
Same.
trade?
How about this awesome spell book? You might be able to sell it for a lot of money. And I take out the
You are
spares
so
that I
fucked,
just bought.
knowing that she's blind.
No.
You are so fucked. She's got her mind's eye.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and
You see
imbue it
she-
with some magical energy.
She takes the book, she sets it down for a second, and then she turns her attention once more, so you can have to play the card game.
I have real money.
What? Wait, what's about? Wait. I want to try and also do this, but I want to trade a magical item.
You're going to trade a magical item? What
Yes.
item would that be?
The immovable hairpin.
Really?
Yeah, we really never use that.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, against the crabs.
Yeah.
Fucking crabs.
So you
card game. The potions she was talking about. What kind of potions is she selling?
Does she have behind her? She has a couple of health potions. Being a knowledge in alchemy, some of them appear to be more like a baseline acidic type of substance. But yeah, she kind of looks at the hairpin a little bit, and looks it over.
Check it. Let me show you how it's used. And I just like quickly pin it in the air and leave it, and then I like move her blind hand to feel that there's nothing under it and that it's in the air.
Like, you're not totally blind.
Well, I'm sorry. It looks like it's a problem for you.
I'm
and
so
I just wanted
sorry.
to help.
Sorry for what?
Nothing. Never mind.
So,
I actually. How about this staff here instead?
Wait,
Look,
I didn't get my answer.
Okay.
Is it a fair trade for the game?
Take the book back.
Then remember what happened.
sure. Yes, and you said staff.
Yeah. Here. I'm gonna open the doors for a moment. Opens the front door, and I bring the cloud of mosquitoes in, like swirl them around with the staff.
Oh, that would suffice. Yes, thank you.
Life might get a little harder for us guys. How do you guys feel about this?
Well, we got it's three chances for us to get something cool. If we all put something up.
Or 3 chances to get something really, really fucked.
I'm going to do it. Fuck it.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I'm
YOLO.
putting the staff out.
All right. She takes
Ye
it from
only
you,
live once.
and she's like,
Give her my gold.
and how much you're gonna pay the $999? And you do.
I'm not trying to stiff this old lady. I stiff everybody.
She's like, oh, okay.
Oh,
And
shit.
last offer before the cards, nobody a spell book user, nobody
Not me.
other than that weird spell book.
I do punchy stuff.
I took the spell book back.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Spell book examinations. Those are only 10 gold.
Do you have any spell books that have spells written in them or scrolls?
No, I'm more
Scrolls.
into trying to find out, what
Scrolls.
hidden
Oh,
possibilities.
wait.
Some people find other people's, they find their spell books. They don't quite understand the full potential.
Sounds like somebody we know.
I just remembered.
Yeah, could you tell me if I'm getting everything I can out of this one? And I pull out the Tome of Misspoken.
Tome of Misspoken.
Oh, shit.
She takes it. She sets it down. Absolutely. After, and she pulls out the deck of cards. All right, everybody. I don't know what we're gonna do to make a makeshift blindfold. For you.
I've got a beanie.
Oh, shit.
All right, everybody. Who's going first?
Those goes.
I'll go first.
All right. So pull a card and then hold it. So for me to.
Oh, fuck.
All right, now.
Oh, he said, okay.
Oh, no. I didn't
Did you see him? He said,
No, I didn't.
no! No, he's doing the thing where he holds his nose.
Oh. Did I die? Did I die?
So you see
Am I dead?
as. All right.
Oh,
You guys see, so right out of the ether appear another Saphira, and she has this black mascara going up the side of her head, and she has she has the same appeal that a female police chief would have. Like it looks like she follows all the rules, but so you now have an evil twin who's been summoned, and I'm gonna need you to roll initiative with your evil fucking twin.
Oh my
Also, I'm gonna
god!
need a picture of your fucking sheet,
Stat
just so I
sheet.
get your stat sheet. Right.
I'm gonna immediately after seeing this, I'm gonna move the old elven woman back
Yeah.
because this is not good.
Just use this and I'll keep the
Do
ash.
something with your egg. Protect your egg.
Wait, but you could still. Well, I'll just
I've
take
got
a
it on
quick
the
look.
app.
Oh.
Are
So
we
that's
all
on
rolling
paper.
initiative?
Are y'all about to jump this other Saphira as it popped? I mean, it popped up out of nowhere.
I think we have to, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a dirty 20 on initiative on
13.
myself.
That's a 5 on initiative.
Alright, let's see.
Oh, Lord.
Dear Lord.
Okay, she has mascara, so we can tell the difference. Okay, good.
I'm not ready for combat
Yeah.
at all.
Ooh.
You're sure not.
You can just stand on the sidelines. It's fine. We got this. It's just
Shoot
another
magic.
Saphira. Does this
How many
extra
points you
Saphira
have?
have the same weapons as regular Saphira?
Yes, it is a complete doppelganger.
Exactly.
Other than the only difference is the fact that they are lawful evil. Because you're chaotic good, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Exact
You're lawful
opposite.
evil.
Okay, damn.
Let's see what she rolls. Oh shit. Damn. Damn, Saphira 2. Rolling a 19 on initiative.
Mama's
Damn.
dirty 20.
Nice.
Fucking damn it. What is this? You go back and then I fucking take out my gun.
Oh my god! Whoa!
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Pistol.
god!
Wait,
Oh
now
my
what was
god!
everybody else's initiative?
5.
5. Pip's just out there hanging out with the horses. She's about to fucking hear a gunshot from us.
I'm gonna duck.
We just came in here and
Pip's
freaking
pet-
cold-blooded assassinated
pet
this.
Celsion, who's just copying
Or
fucking
Saphira would
Scheisenheimer,
say,
just a twin
"Ice
of
this
Scheisenheimer."
fool." Oh no.
So, okay, so who got the 5 and who got the 13?
I got a 5.
13.
I didn't know Pip didn't come inside.
Pip nor May came inside on this one. They both stayed out.
Oh, and I got an 8.
8. Nice.
They showed me a fucking defective nose ring. I meant to ask you if you had any extra.
Alright,
This is
first
jewelry.
is the real
Is this the
Saphira.
spell attack
Will the
modifier?
real
Yeah.
Saphira please stand up?
Yeah.
So you're gonna cock.
I'm ducking. Ducking.
Alright.
Cover your ears.
Roll for an attack.
Black.
That's wait, plus my dexterity. Plus 3. I just hit.
Just hits.
Your
Yeah.
AC
What?
is 13.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Mhm.
Well, it would if you point it forward, click it back, and you hear it impact, and it goes, and it hits and doesn't. And
Wait,
apparently
what?
it wasn't loaded with all what you guys as players know is a 6
Yeah.
round gun. Only had
Oh.
4 rounds in it.
Shit, so I haven't
Oh.
reloaded it yet. Damn
You
it.
haven't figured out how to reload it yet.
Yeah.
That's right. Damn. Well,
Bonus action.
fucking dagger.
Pistol whip.
I mean, yeah, or pistol whip. Yeah, I think a pistol
Good.
whip would be more fun. What would that be? A D4,
Pistol
you think?
whip a D4 just because it's like an improvised weapon.
Plus dexterity, so 6.
To hit.
Wait, oh, to hit. Sorry.
Yeah, you got it.
Damn it. Whiff.
You whiffed on yourself.
Yep.
Rolls around to Fake Fear's turn.
Oh.
Fake hero.
She's going to take a stab and a stab at you.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Double
worse.
stab. Just
Double-
like regular Saphira
Oh,
would do.
14 plus your dex plus proficiency. I think, yeah, that hits. So
Ouch.
she's doing it with +1 dagger. So that's, oh, you got like 2 piercing.
Oh, well, ouch.
And on the next one, let's see here. 10 plus 6, 16. That would hit 2. So 3.
So 5 damage.
Okay. Next is going to be.
Alright,
How far are we away?
I'd say y'all are relatively close.
Like, we're right
y'all
along,
are. Y'all were all
right?
just shopping, and she popped up out of the ether right next to Saphira.
Yep.
Like that?
Right next to her.
I'm gonna 4th level magic missile. Because during my
Oh,
short
shit.
rest, I got my 4th level spell slot back.
Alright. And you do? Go
And
ahead.
that would be, what, 64?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We got a shit ton of them out there.
And then I,
Ooh, I know, but I can reroll 2. That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
Alright. And with you sending these missiles, you see they go right for Saphira number 2 as she takes the hilt of counter and she's going to attempt to send it back.
Oh, no.
Man.
Iggy, you need to
She's
just
smarter than me.
sit on the bench, buddy.
So, that's 5.
And don't try to bench me.
Roll
alright?
a,
You said you're not prepared for battle.
roll an Arcana check. Or just general Arcana roll as a caster since this didn't have a roll.
22.
Alright. They all hit her. She doesn't manage to deflect any of them.
Nice.
She takes that full damage. So how much damage was that total?
16 total.
16. Cool. What's your max AC?
My
No, hers.
It's 13.
No, not your. I meant your HP, not your AC. I'm sorry.
Oh, 60s. Well, well, was it right now, or is it like a full health me?
No, it's right now. Like this is happening right now.
No, but I meant
that
her.
would, no. Being an opposite or a 100% copy, it would have the same wounds that you would have down.
Okay,
to
so it had
so.
57 health points when it came out.
All right.
Now I have.
Minus
I have
13.
16.
Minus 16. And how much did you say you have?
I have 50.
Okay. All right. Bonus action, Iggy.
Can I take a healing potion on a bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna down one of my only 2 and roll my healing while initiative goes on. 8.
Nice,
9,
plus
10.
two.
Yeah.
Alright.
Look.
Cool. Alright. You said 8 on what?
The heals.
Oh, heals. Hell
It was
yeah.
10 on the heels because you had the proficiency too.
Nice. Next. Ruby Roo.
What's your health at now?
19
19 out of.
That's your health?
out of 42. Yeah.
Yeah. It's because he took
Definitely should have
Okay.
benched it.
I had a 9 when I shot those missiles at her. So.
You don't know how to bench it.
I mean,
Alright.
Ignis likes to fight.
You only live once.
There
YOLO.
you go.
I feel like he's looked all the time. I mean,
Um,
time we hadn't rolled death saving throw.
Ruby's gonna
Only 3.
go behind Igneous and kind of like, I guess, tap him on his shoulder. I mean, he's so short, so he's like kind of reaching up.
Yeah.
He's going to cast Cure Wounds.
Alright.
5 plus 6, 9. No,
Nice.
that's not 9.
11.
11.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
So glad we have somebody in the group who can do that.
Right? It's nice to have heals.
Yeah. Rather 2 people, so now the burden's not on Pip so bad. She only has so many cure wounds she can do.
Yeah.
So now y'all are tag teaming it. Yeah, bonus action? Slice?
I guess I'll go after Evil Saphira with my dagger.
Alright, make an attack.
So I guess I'll go right there. 12, 15.
15 to hit. That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
The attack bonus right here, is that added to your attack?
To the damage.
I
I've
thought
always
it was to
been
the roll.
yeah, it's supposed to be for the roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 1.
One. Hey.
Damn. It's something.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Next, Rav.
You already know I'm punching that bitch.
Go roll.
Evil
roll the
Saphira.
punch. Roll the punch. Evil Sav.
It hits. It's 18.
All right. Yeah.
Damn.
Roll damage.
Ugh. Just watching this, I'm just kind of like, oh, it's like the pumpkins all
8.
up again.
8.
Jeez.
I've got a flurry of blows.
Fucking me up.
Yeah. Nice.
And I'm a flurry of blows that bitch too.
All right.
Get me.
Roll for an attack.
Get me. That fucking sucks. Mm-mm.
All right.
Ass, that sucks.
Regular Saphira.
Alrighty, I'm gonna take out my short sword and I'm gonna slice out at her.
All right. Roll for an attack.
19. Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm going straight across the chest. Yeah.
Cut them nice titties
That's
off.
1d6 plus dexterity.
Yep.
So,
I want her hair when I'm on
9.
her.
9.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
You're not me!
So.
Childhood drama!
All right. That was just your first strike with your long
Oh,
sword,
yep.
so you still got a dagger slash.
Or any other. Well. Yep, I'm gonna. Since it's a short sword, I can use it one-handed, so I'm gonna do it like left-handed like that, and then I'm gonna come up into the ribs.
You can't do a double with the short sword.
No, she was saying she had the short sword in one hand
Oh,
and the dagger in the other.
yeah, using that double hand feature. Hell yeah, roll for an attack with the dagger.
Come on. 12 just misses.
Yeah.
Just whiffs.
So, as it comes to Saphira 2's turn, what do you currently have loaded into your spell ring? Because it says here, 3rd level magic missile, 2nd level magic missile, but I don't remember if that's what it was.
It's third level magic missile.
And invisibility.
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
she's going to look up at Igneous, who's done the most damage to her consecutively, and do the
shit.
3rd level magic missile.
Great.
I'm gonna try and counterspell.
Counterspell?
Wait,
my
can I
last
use a reaction to
third
dink
levels.
it back?
Huh?
Can I use a reaction to dink it back?
What do you mean? You can't,
With the
like,
counter.
because it's not
aimed
towards
at
you.
Okay.
Yeah, with
Damn.
that, so you go ahead and you roll a d10, and then you add your intelligence modifier.
Because it's the same level?
Yeah. If it was 2 or lower, it would just be
It's 9.
9. Oh. Yeah, you do not counterspell it.
Damn.
It would have taken, because it was a 3rd level spell, it would have been a DC 13.
I would have had to have rolled a 10 on a d10.
Yeah.
3d4 plus 4.
Yeah. 3. 3 again, so 6. 7. It's 11 force damage.
Alright.
And bonus action, she's gonna slash out
Damn.
at you again, Saphira, the good twin. Alright,
That's my
so
cunning
11 plus
action
6,
to dodge her
17.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm doing that. If
Her
she's
cunning action, yeah, you could
Oh, bonus.
do uncanny dodge to half it. So she hits with the dagger and does. Oh yeah, she does 2 damage if you want to half it to 1.
Yeah.
Use your uncanny dodge. All right. Next, Iggy.
I'm gonna firebolt. Boom! Hopefully it hits. Nope.
Bonus
9.
action.
You firebolted at
Yeah.
it. She's gonna attempt to send it back at you again.
Alright.
So roll your. What did you roll? Because she rolled against that.
I rolled a 9.
A 9. With 7. It's a +3 to beat the Cinder's casting on your description, isn't it?
Yep.
That makes it a 10. I rolled a 7. which means it gets sent back at you. So roll damage for your spell.
Alright, that's 2d10 plus a d6.
Oh shit.
Alright,
Yeah.
Yay! Yay!
Fourth time. Oh, death saving throw.
Plus 8, 17.
God.
Plus a d6. This might put me down. 18.
Oh my god, he's got 1 HP!
Fucking bitch it! Disengage!
Got it
He
close,
can't
guys.
at this point. He can't disengage.
Oh my god.
I'm
Oh,
starting to like
sorry.
this masochism.
Iggy, bonus.
Ew!
Do you have any healing potions?
With my bonus action, I'm just gonna piece the fuck out.
You're gonna walk
Try
away?
and walk out of the dome. I'm at range, so she can't get
Yeah.
an attack of
That's
opportunity.
true. So you just dip?
Yeah.
Alright.
You guys got this.
Bitch it!
Alright.
Grabs the bike.
And are you walking all the way out of the dome?
I'm just walking to
Okay.
the doorway and
You
sitting down.
do.
Go get Pippi. She's outside.
Yeah, get her to patch you up.
Yeah. I did it again, man.
Once again, here we are with Iggy almost dead.
Such as a laugh of it down on his luck.
Rude.
Bird person.
Rude.
Much better on his luck, bird person, so far for us. Rube.
So right now, Igneous cannot be attacked, right?
That's not necessarily true.
I mean, sure.
As far as,
She
tapping out, yeah. Still being in range, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to cast Grease.
You're gonna cast Cat's Grace on him? Enhance ability?
Grease.
Oh.
No, Grease.
Grease.
No, wait,
Nice.
hold on.
That's a cheesy film that I'll watch.
Hey, now that's a good film. That's a grade A.
That's a good one, man. That was a good one. You get a DM inspiration die from me to you forever
Thank you.
on.
Thank you. I'll try to remember it. Yeah, you're gonna cast Grease?
No, I
Spell?
take that back. I guess with my, since my light crossbow is still loaded because I never shot it.
Yeah. You still got that, so roll for an
Yeah.
attack, and crossbows go with your dex.
13 to beat. Oh, yep. Get me.
That hits
Woo!
Yes,
Get
I don't
'em.
believe that.
I rolled a 19, so
Yeah, that hits. And then for damage for a light crossbow, does it say on there by chance?
yeah, I have 1d8 written down.
Nice.
Plus your proficiency modifier, probably, because
8.
8 damage. Nice.
Oh no, wait. 11.
11.
Plus
Even
3.
better. Nice. Saphira, too, is taking the hits pretty solid. She's not looking at her best.
ugh,
Bonus action?
ugly bitch.
For my bonus, I'm gonna reload.
Alright. I mean, yeah, you say so, but look at her. You can't help but notice how beautiful she is, being an exact copy of yourself.
Just with some smudged ass mascara.
The hair pulled back into a tighter bun.
Oh my.
Seems more ready for the day.
Literally a Nazi.
Next.
Punching that bitch. You already know what it is.
Go ahead and roll the
It's the
punch.
only thing I'm good at.
Roll the punch.
Oh wait, 15.
Alright, that would hit.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
She's gonna uncanny dodge.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't take it away, she just takes half damage from whatever
Okay.
you roll.
That is an 8. So a 4.
4 damage.
And then I'm gonna try to flurry of blows this bitch.
Alright.
Come on. Nat 20.
Alright, roll your damage die, double that, and then you add like the +3 at the end.
Okay. Yikes! This. Also, whenever you hit with one of your flurry of blows attacks, you can impose one of the following effects on that target: fall prone, get pushed up to 15 feet, or it can't take a reaction until the end of your next turn.
All right, what are you gonna do?
If it fails a strength saving throw, it.
Which one are you choosing?
What do you guys think?
I mean,
Either-
that's a you thing. It's not really something you.
I mean,
And this isn't even an action. This is just like if
It's
I hit
an
with one
effective. So you
Yeah.
just choose what do you want to happen. Come on now.
I'm gonna do make it fall prone. Yeah.
Make it, all right, and you do.
But it has to roll a dex saving throw.
All right. Ooh, rolls a 1, so she falls prone.
Hell yeah.
Slaps against the ground.
Bitch! And I'm gonna spit on her ass.
I mean, you don't have a bonus action. Y'all
It's
turn
just
those
spit.
into attacks.
You don't make us use a
The
bonus
way
action
y'all
to
use
spit.
them. The way y'all
He
use
doesn't.
them.
No, I'm
Okay,
spitting
I'll
on her. He.
if you make that happen, then they have to start doing psychic damage, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Spit.
If you make us
I'll work on a
use
homebrew feat
a
if y'all really
bonus.
want to be.
Yes, if
yeah.
you're making us use an action to spit, it better cost
Yeah,
some good ass
alright,
damage.
fine. I'll create a homebrew feat called Spitters and Quitters or something like that. Something like that. It's gonna go top of the round to Saphira.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna double dagger myself in the chest while she's prone.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because of the fact that she's prone, you have advantage on these because you're right next to her. So
Yes!
I'm using my action and my bonus.
But ranged stuff is a
Is a
disadvantage.
disadvantage, yeah.
I'm so glad I remembered I had that.
Come on.
No way.
I missed my first one. This is my bonus. 13 just hits.
13
on the second
just
one.
hit.
Nice. You should still roll it again to see if you crit. Because you only rolled it once for the
yeah.
second one.
Nope.
Don't even bother rolling damage. There's 1 health point left. How do you want to ice yourself?
Yeah!
I'm gonna put my arm against my own
Oh,
throat
shit.
and I'm gonna be like, this look was so bad back then, and you chose to be it once again.
And as you just cut the throat of your evil twin, and you see as you do that, you're just kind of huffing, breathing over top of her as the last bit of life sucks out. You're probably gonna have nightmares about this. But you see the older
I'm gonna go
elven
home
woman.
and
She kind of
rethink
looks
everything.
around. Is it over? You guys gonna clean whatever just happened?
The body isn't
No,
disappearing.
is there anything- No.
Or yeah, it's starting to turn into mist, but
I'm
there's
not-
still like blood splatter.
I thought we were gonna have to hide a body as soon
So
as we got into
We
town.
can't take anything from
No,
it. It'll just
all the
that
gear,
sucks.
everything turns into not even dust. It just turns into etherealness and goes away.
That
And
sucks.
she looks around.
I call dibs next.
You get to mop the
She's like-
floor, woman. You took my immovable hairpin for me to be almost killed in my
How
buddy.
dare you? Who's choosing next?
Yeah, oh my god.
I got this.
Topple over.
And I'm just like,
Can fall over. And
Yes,
pass out.
yes.
just let me get my crazy person.
So put on the beanie. Proper.
Can't believe
You
this
have the
shit.
happiness knowing that card, the doppelganger, will never be pulled again. So here you go. Reach your hand out. All right. Oh. All right. Whoa.
No, you
No,
give
no,
it
no,
to
you know
me.
what?
Don't even think
It's all
about
good.
it.
It's all good. Yeah, you can unsheath now. Nice try. All right.
Something good, something
Oh
good,
no,
something
the
good,
friggin'
something
eyebrows
good,
again.
Something good, something good.
So you guys see as Igneous literally
No.
vanishes from existence,
What?
you witness as you see what you can only assume you've seen this figure in a dream once before. You sit in what appears to just be wildlife all around you, and you see just sitting upon what appears to be a throne made of just different foliage. She sits there and looks at you. Hello. appears you are looking at the deity that your friends so worship, the Moonweaver.
Shit! Are you fuck? Oh. And I got to fight myself. Okay.
He's living my dream!
And
Hey.
she looks at you. What do you value most in this world?
Say titties! The right answer is titties!
I think all of us know what it is.
My friends.
Are you willing to trade them for power?
Oh shit.
This is an exchange. I normally don't do this due to... I like to stay quiet, but you came to me and it seems as if you've drawn from some type of power. I don't know how you ended up here, but the way these things work is whatever you brought here with you, whatever you consider yourself most valuable, whether that be tangible or to your true heart, you give it to me, and a very kind fortune will be yours.
I'm gonna take out the Tome of Misspoken.
You don't have it.
I don't, so
No,
nothing.
You left it with the old woman to tell her to check it out. Before.
No, that was my spare spell book.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
you
was called.
did that. You said
Oh,
we can
God.
look any deeper into this, so you don't have that.
Okay. And I also gave her the staff.
Yeah.
Um,
And as y'all are witnessing this, just on the other side, I hate to break from it, but just to add
That's
even further tension, as he disappears, she just kind of looks. Who's next?
I'm the last one.
The beanie of power.
I'll
Sure.
just cover my eyes.
All right. I mean, I
Like
don't know if I
hats.
trust you.
My hair's up. No, you can trust me. My eyes are closed. Look.
I see.
All right.
Something good, something good, something good. She can tell with her fingers.
Hold it. And all right.
Hold on, let me put my glasses back on before you look at it so I can see your eyebrows. No!
Good, bad, ugly. Oh.
No, he did the mouth cover thing.
So, this card, just so we'll go over it because it's a very quick effect. This is the Pestilence card. You see as your skin begins to wart over all entire.
I want to be ugly!
Yeah. You're.
So I'm just ugly
you're,
now?
No, you're infected with mountain warts. You don't know this, but it's a contagious illness. But you don't know that.
How in the world do I get 2 infections in this freaking game? Why me?
Yeah. Oh, no.
God, it's
And
not
the
fair.
card you pulled is titanium. But yeah. So what do you say to it?
We've got a couple of ideas here. Giving up my friends is out of the question.
Well, good, because as much as they may not feel it, I take a shining to those girls. Don't
Yeah, I figured that was odd.
She's talking about us.
And we don't know what the fuck's going
No,
on.
absolutely not.
Oh,
Where did
God.
he go?
You're just covered in warts now, just
What?
completely.
Don't touch
and
me. Don't touch
Igneous
me.
as Igneous is gone,
Just from
you
head to
all just
toe?
look. Yeah, you're just covered in warts, and as you're going over this, Saphira, make a perception check, and you as well.
I want to put on my hat of disguise and be somebody else so I'm not ugly.
Ooh, that's a 25.
25. Notice very quickly. Did you roll?
3.
A 3, not noticing much. Saphira, I mean, there's not much you can really do, but you see, as the older elven woman, she gathers everything in front of her. What you know is the Tome of Misspoken, the staff, and just everything she has. And you see as her form starts to shimmer, as you are eye to eye with now what you assume the only Kenku you know of. Fabulous. As she pretty much looks at you all, she just and she just disappears into a
God.
cloud of smoke.
Dang, I was gonna play the game again.
Hey,
Oh.
wasn't that that bird that Igneous was talking about?
Yep,
God.
that's exactly who he was talking about.
Yep.
Oh my!
You
And he's not back
absolutely
yet.
no idea, so you're
No.
still
He's not
thinking
back yet.
about.
What the fuck are we supposed to do with this information? He's not here.
I'd like to shave off a couple years of my life in exchange.
You only have like 9 years left. Iggy's
Since
suicidal.
she
I was
takes-
just
for a second.
put him out of his misery. Take him out
You can
back
keep-
like a wheeler. You don't
You
want to be
can
alive.
keep those years. If I can keep the rest after.
She wants your eternal soul.
Oh my god. Did you
What?
just get punked into getting that sword?
You'll have to speak to the Raven Queen about that. She may have already laid claim.
Someone's religious choices is their own idea. I'm offering you something, and it is your choice to take it. And well, if you don't act on it while you were in your mortal form, that is quite all right. But you know,
If my friends end up with you after their lives are over, then I might as well join them.
Oh, Iggy.
she floats towards you and just grabs you from underneath the chin, and it's a following the Raven Queen for not too awfully long, not since childhood. This is just something you kind of used as a
Recent.
yeah. It's a warm touch you're not used to. If she kisses you on the forehead,
Oh.
she says, "Let it be." And
So
she lets go.
jealous.
Now, you get to take, because you made that deal, due to the nature of the card. You could shuffle it if you want to, whatever. You get to take the top 3 off the top, and you get to look at them, and you get to choose which one fits your fancy most.
Dang, and they're either good or bad, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yep.
I'm
Top.
gonna do my best not to bend them too much.
Oh, you're all good, man.
Make sure you cut them. Yeah.
I really like the art on the
Mhm.
back of those cards.
They're very pretty.
Yeah, I like it.
Siren, Bastion, Spire.
Oh. I believe 2 of those are good cards. One of them not so much.
Dang, I can't believe I paid 1,000 gold to get an STD. Again.
I'm gonna go with Spire.
Again.
All right. We
Last
have
one
you
was
the
a little more
deck and then
cheap.
those
It's like
3
100
cards.
gold.
I don't even think it was that much. It was cheap.
It says choose a skill. You gain
God damn, baby,
plus
what about
2 to all
60?
checks using that
That's
skill.
exactly what
Yes.
happened.
Yeah, the really good
You
card.
gain proficiency in the skill if you do not already have it, and it also says draw again.
Really? I believe. Yeah, I think this is one of the best cards that you can get. Now that's included. That's all the cards,
Yeah.
right? So yeah. Hell yeah! Look at you, man. Look at you.
Fucking heck.
That was one of the most iconic things
Yeah.
that's
That-
ever happened, and you just
What are you
reminded me
gonna?
about it.
What are you
Talking
gonna?
about, God damn, baby, what about 60?
Yeah. What skill are you gonna go
I have to choose something that I'm already not proficient in.
with? Yeah. Yeah. So any of the
Every
basic
time I look at you,
skills.
I keep thinking about it.
With if you did animal handling though, I would allow you to add it with the.
Did you take my phone?
No, I didn't. It
If I did animal handling, you'd
Yeah,
allow me
yeah.
to.
To still use the little +3 friendship bonus along with.
You got shoved under my shit.
I was about to say the Moonweaver took my fucking phone too.
And pick one last card as the deck no longer coming from the hands of what you didn't know, Zaylon, now coming
Stop looking at me.
directly from the Moonweaver herself. But it doesn't seem like she's holding them. It's just as you're falling out of this ethereal area, you see the cards in front of you and you reach to grab
Yeah.
one. So just do a quick dabble and then pick one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my sides hurt.
All right.
Mine do too. For the internal.
What?
What?
Let me see
What?
you just
Is it
did.
bad?
What is it?
You encounter a hostile dragon.
But is it
That's
in
where we're gonna
the
go on break, everybody.
Oh, no!
but is it in the ethereal plane that you're leaving?
You guys certainly don't know.
Great! As if Iggy got the health points to deal with the hostile dragon!
Oh shit! Yeah, you guys
I have
are still.
more
Oh my god!
And I don't have a spell slot for greater
Everybody,
invisibility.
cover your ears
so-
because I'm about to TPK my friends.
Oh,
Oh man,
no.
that sure sucks. Golly.
Wow, you
This
really
is
said that
so
with a lot
fun.
of regret. Oh, golly, that sure does suck. Oh my god, you sounded real genuine there,
I
buddy.
didn't even know this one.
Didn't even know this one was in there. We'll see about
I mean-
He definitely picked those cards out.
No, it was the full deck, you dick ass.